regarding the winter vacation homework that I have shared. Please make sure you understand it properly. What is the winter vacation homework that you are supposed to do? This is the worksheet that I'm sharing with you over here. Just go through it, and these are all the sentences that you have to translate into English. This is worksheet one. There was some error on the portal. It wasn't uploading this particular worksheet. All right. Uh, yes. Is there any question? Okay. So this is the worksheet which has got all the translation questions. Just have a look at these. Okay. And these translation sentences, you can write the meanings in English. If you make any mistakes, or if you're not sure about any of the sentences, you can definitely ask me. Okay. And just look at these sentences. There is a compulsory question in your board pattern with regards to the translation question. So you must see that you are in a good practice of this question. Okay. And other than that, as I said, it's quite a practical one. We use many of these sentences in our conversation every day. So once you practice them, it will obviously uh, improve your language skills to some extent. Obviously, I won't, you know, tell you to learn the translations, but you should keep practicing and obviously make sure that you use them in your daily conversation so that you are in a good practice. I'll also share the PDF format with you, but in case if somebody is not having access to the PDF format, I'm showing you all the sentences so that you can, when you look at the recording, this video, you can see all these sentences and you can have enough of the practice. All right. So there are lots of sentences. Many have been taken from the past papers, and you should see that you practice all these sentences. Okay. There are around 59, I guess, 59 sentences. So these are basically 42 up till here. And okay. All right. And then after these sentences, now this is the, I think, last page over here. वालदैन हमसे बहुत प्यार करते हैं. Now look at these sentences. When you try to translate them, you'll understand. Some of them seem very simple, but while translating into English, you might face a little bit of difficulty as to where to place the words. And if you look at these sentences, I'll tell you one thing. Most of the words which are written in these sentences, you'll obviously the English words for this Urdu sentence over here. But students, basically what mistakes they are making is they cannot make a proper sentence structure. In placing the words, usually they make some kind of mistake. So that is what practice improves. So, and these are this is the 57, 58, and 59. This is the last sentence over here. So this is one worksheet, all right, and then I am sharing another worksheet with you. Okay, this is the worksheet here. All right, you can see this worksheet. These are basically idioms and phrases, their meaning, so that you understand what is the meaning of a particular idiom and phrase. and all the sentences have also been made. Again, I won't encourage you to learn these sentences. In fact, you should understand the meanings of the idioms and phrases and make sure that you can make similar sentences in your own words, So the examples are there once in front of you, and now looking at these sentences, you can also make your own sentences. But the most important thing is that you should understand the meanings of idioms and phrases. All right. Enough of them, quite a few, which are commonly used and which are commonly asked in the board exams. As you know, the new pattern is asking you now idioms and phrases. They are giving idioms and phrases, and you are asked to make sentences using those idioms or phrases in your sentences. Okay, so these are all the idioms and their meanings, and the sentences have been made. All right, so this is it. Mm, and then there are what's more: to poison the ears, to pull one's leg, to take to task, to take to one's heels, to turn down, to turn the tables, to work out, to back out of something, to end in smoke, and so on. All right. If you have any confusion, please make sure to ask me and get all your concepts clear. Okay. Lots of sentences, lots of idioms and phrases over here. Okay, look at this. This is a very famous one, crocodile steer. So crocodile tears, you all know, when somebody is, actually doesn't want to cry, but he pretends to be very sad and cries. You say that he's shedding crocodile tears. And this, look at the sentence over here. The selfish boy shed crocodile tears over his friend's death. Okay, or crocodile tears. So this is what shows that he didn't actually want to cry, but he was pretending that he's very sad and he was crying. Anyway, far and wide is again commonly used. Okay, the person is uh, famous far and wide. Okay, or here the sentence is they searched far and wide for the missing child. Okay, they searched everywhere. So here are lots of other in black and white. That means something should be written in clear on paper in black and white. That is, so these are all the idioms here. And now the last one, the worksheet 2 and worksheet 3 are obviously there on the portal. You can download it. Worksheet 1 has some problem with the text, I believe, and it's not uploading it on the portal. Though the format is same, but I don't know, there's something wrong with the format or there's some technical issue. So if you want the soft copy, you can send me a request on WhatsApp in your official group and I'll share it with you. Anyway, this is the third worksheet, third one, which is telling you and making you practice the reference to context question according to the board exam pattern. Now, you know, there are 12 marks for reference to context question. In the previous papers, there were uh, no reference to context questions, and there were question and answers, short question and answers of, let's say, 24 marks from the prose section, and then 12 marks from the poetry section. But now you only have question and answers of, let's say, around 12 marks all in all, and then the remaining 12 marks, okay, are basically the reference to context questions. Isn't that? So that is the change in the allocation of marks. And now here, just have a look at these questions. Reference to context question. You need to name the chapter, who has said this to whom, and what is the speaker trying to say in this line. All right. Then again, there's another dialogue. That means you need to practice all the chapters thoroughly, read them thoroughly with the ones which have got dialogues, and obviously all the poems. There are around 12 to 13 poems And now obviously in the new syllabus this year, it has been reduced. So the poems definitely have been reduced. So the ones which are there in your syllabus, you can just see that you read them, and the explanation of words, phrases, verses, sentences, everything has been done in the class. So please make sure you understand each and every word and what the poet or the poetess is trying to explain. And the messages that are comprehended out of the lines, you need to understand them properly. Okay. And this is again the last question here. Okay. And apart from this, there's one good co-curricular activity going on in the school. You all must be well aware of it. All of you need to mm, make sure that you are all ready and you are all writing articles. Okay, you are all writing different kind of you can say stories. Okay, this is basically with regards to your school magazine, the children magazine that your school has been publishing every year. So this year also you are having a magazine. Okay, so all of you can write in obviously Islamic articles for the magazine. You can write in stories. Okay, you can write or you can obviously interview people. Now you need to think uh, who are the people who can interview around. Okay, they can be a teacher, somebody in your locality, or any personality if you know, or it can be a very interesting interview for your school magazine. Okay, and other than that, you can obviously uh, make games and puzzles. Yes, games and puzzles. They can be crossword puzzles or different kind of puzzles are there which you can make. Okay, and other than that, uh, okay, what do you usually write? Okay, general articles can be there. Yes, general knowledge sections can be there. Informative sections can be there. Okay, informative sections you can make, and then you can write in a play if you are good at it. All right, and I have sent you a detailed message with regards to the rules and regulations as to what you are supposed to write. Okay, you can also share in riddles. Okay, and then you can write a good essay on various topics, but you have to make sure that all this work is obviously ethical, sharia compliant, and if you are taking in from valid sources, okay, it should have a proper reference, and the data which we are sending must be authentic. So, and yes, all of you know all these things because this is not the first time you are working on a magazine, hopefully, and you've been reading magazines in your school. You have been writing articles at various instances. So you just need to make sure once again uh, try to make a good attempt. All right, and make sure that you utilize your time in the best of ways instead of simply wasting your time and not doing anything useful. These activities are going to not only give you confidence, children, they are going to improve your language skills, and they are going to give you an opportunity to prove that yes, you too can do it. You have got the skills, you have got the talent, and you need to bring into light that talent. So we'll be waiting for your write-ups, and you have the official uh, WhatsApp groups and the email and other mediums of communication through which you can send in your write-ups, and Inshallah, the best ones would be selected for your school magazine. So that was it with regards to your winter vacation activities. All right, if you have any questions, yes, please go ahead. You can ask me. Okay.